Tommy, I don't know what it is about these gas stations these days.
What, prices?
No, I just think these gas stations are the crossroads of America.
Well, they kind of have to be, right?
They kind of have to be. You get the rich mingling with the poor.
Yeah, everybody's got to use them, right?
Everyone needs some gas, whether they need it or not.
I wonder if there's rich people like, I ain't stopping at no Sunoco.
I wonder if there's rich people gas stations. like their gasoline is mixed with like flakes of gold.
Yeah. And it's cheaper than ours for some reason.
For some reason. I don't need regular or premium. I need gold speckled. That's what I need in my vehicle.
That gold speckled gas.
Give me that gold speckled.
$1.19 if you prove you make over $250,000 a year.
I mean, that's only right. The rich need some benefits, right?
Right. You can't be taking their money.
God damn it. I mean, everybody's mixed up in a big fat bowl like a chocolate chip cookie.
Sure.
In these gas stations. You got normal people, you got the weirds, you got beautiful people, you got the uggos. Oh my Lord.
There's a lady that works at the one by my house, and she rivals Nathan as the gas station attendant, but she's the worst. She's mean to everybody, like super mean.
You got a mean gas station attendant.
So mean. She's such a crazy person.
What's her name, Darlene?
No,
I bet it is.
She's an older white lady.
Yeah, those older white ladies have so much like.
But she's like missing teeth, and she's like really rough.
Well, of course she is. I went to a gas station today, and I swear to God, I don't know what happened to this woman. Like 3 weeks ago, she looked fine. Meth in America.
She probably did.
Maybe she did. I mean, you work at a gas station, you gotta get through somehow.
There's probably a lot of meth traveling through there.
Oh, don't start rumor and innuendo. Please don't.
No, this lady that works by me, she just yells at you all the time, even if she's wrong.
I tell you what, if I get a bad gas station attendant, I won't go to that gas station anymore.
Oh, well, I told her the other day I was buying a shot of Jameson because, of course, I was.
Did she judge you? Because I would have.
No, I knew she was going to be like this because she's always like this. But I was like, yeah, I'll take one of those shots of Jameson. She goes, we don't have any Jameson.
Damn.
I goes, I'm literally looking at it right. No, we don't have any.
Yeah. You're like, woman, I'm a connoisseur of alcohol. I can smell it with my own.
I could see it. It was right behind her. And I goes, ma'am, it's right there, third shelf down. And she counts wrong, because of course she does.
Yeah.
And she's tapping right under the shelf where it says Jack Daniels and goes, ha, I don't see any. I don't see any. And
yeah.
I goes, I said third shelf down. Go one up. And she goes, oh, I didn't see it there.
I don't know if people know this or not,
you didn't
but
see it there because you're a fucking moron.
Your Tommy sense was tingling. I don't know if people know this or not, but Tommy was bitten by a radioactive bottle of Jim Beam when he was a youth, and he turned into Tommy Man with the ability to sense all alcohol that ever existed. So don't try to pull the wool over his beady little eyes.
I could see it. That was the best thing, is I could literally see it right behind
Of
her.
course you could, because you're Tommy Man. That's the only thing you could see. Tunnel vision.
I don't have any. I'm like, wow, it's right there.
You think beer goggles is a term that applies when you get super drunk and you see a woman that might be a 6 and all of a sudden she's a 10. No, beer goggles is what Tommy's superpower is. When he has his beer goggles on, he only focuses on the alcohol. He can see it.
That backwards, by the way.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
A 6 to a 10?
I thought it goes the other way. I thought you think they're like a 10 and they end up being like a 2.
I said she's a 6 and you think she's a 10.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, don't correct me.
That shot of Bacardi's really sinking.
Thank you. I'm the host of this program. Don't ever.
I'm sorry, I turned into my gas station attendant.
Yeah, you start. Yeah. Don't be a negative Darlene over there.
Just because my dumb brain can't comprehend what
well,
you're saying.
It is dumb. So, anyways, I walk into the combination gas station McDonald's laundromat, the gas McLaundromat.
I stop there quite often. I
yes.
don't know which one you're talking
It's one of my favorites. And honestly, it's one of my favorites because I love going there to see the people.
Oh, there's always somebody hanging out outside.
There's always weirds everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I love going there. And you would think, well, maybe you should try to avoid the weirds. And I'm like, no, you don't understand me.
600-pound guy that works there sometimes.
Oh yeah, he's an assistant manager.
Yeah.
He's got the state of Africa birthmarked on his face. It's amazing.
I don't know what that means, but
he's got a birthmark.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a splotch,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yep, and he's a large man.
Don't say I don't know what that means. Just go with it.
Okay.
Don't you know how comedy works,
It's
comedian?
improv now.
Mm-hmm. So I walk into this place, and it was yesterday morning. I walk in there. There's nobody in there other than me and the cashier, the female behind the counter.
Okay.
And she's a young Hispanic girl.
Okay.
Hey.
Your type.
Hey.
Yeah, that's just your type.
Girl.
Hey.
What are you quoting me now?
I thought you were motioning to me like you
What are you
wanted me
over
to
there
finish
quoting me? What is this, Quote City, USA?
That's
You just
what Randy
quote me?
says.
Oh, let me quote you now. My name is Tommy and I sniff turds. Real quotes. All right?
Only my own.
Okay. I mean, gross. So this young Hispanic girl's behind the counter, and, you know, she's throwing vices at people all day. Vices, Tommy. She's throwing those cigarillos. She's throwing that alcohol. She's throwing those lotto tickets.
Yep.
Gambling, drugs, booze. That's what she does.
And booze is also a drug, so yeah. And coffee, that's a drug.
Your face is coffee because your face is my drug, sir.
Oh, you're addicted.
So as I said, I walk into this. I walk into this gas station. I make eye contact with this girl, this fetching glass, and she looks at me, and she promptly vomits in the garbage can right next to her.
Are you 100% serious?
I am 100% serious.
That's just the sight of your face.
She makes a gaggy sound. She makes that, and then she promptly throws up.
Wow.
That'll help the old battered self-esteem over here.
You don't think she had the flu or anything
Spontaneous vomiting at the sight of me.
I think I've done that before.
Listen, have you ever looked somebody right in the eye and puked?
Oh, yeah.
God, it's like your mind melds with that person and you're connected forever. Like it's like she dry heaved right onto my soul and stained me.
She puked Randy.
She puked Randy all over Randy's soul.
Can that be the title?
She puked Randy. Yeah.
That'll get their attention.
That'll get their attention. So I grab my purchases. I go up to the counter. She's nowhere to be found. I'm like, hey.
Well, she probably went to the big girl's bathroom.
I'm like, hey, where'd you go?
She
Where'd
filled
you
the
go?
trash can.
And then I see her. She's hunched over, face down in a garbage can. Tears in her eyes.
That's somebody you want handling your morning coffee, huh?
This is what I'm thinking. I'm like, what's the protocol here?
Right.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Should I run behind the counter and hold her hair while she pukes all over the place? I mean, can my purchases be free so that no germs can be exchanged with me as money changes hands? Can this be a thing?
It probably should be at this point.
Yeah. So she apologizes to me as she continues to throw up. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Down her chin.
I'm like, you should be. I'm a handsome man. How dare you? And she says that she's pregnant.
Ah. Yeah, that morning sickness.
And she doesn't want people to think she's gross. This is what she tells me. And she isn't gross at all other than that neck tattoo that my eyes instantly lock on that looks exactly like a horseshoe. I'm like, what is that? Your Lucky Charm there, Cimarron? And then I felt bad. I really felt bad because here's a young woman working as a MRS, a miserable retail slave.
Sure.
Oh, my God, she's behind that counter in some silly gas station in the early morning hours.
Pregnant?
Pregnant and underpaid, Tommy.
And puking.
And puking everywhere.
3 Ps.
The 3 Ps.
Pregnant, underpaid, and puking.
Well, that was a stretch. That was a stretch. And I mean, she's just trying to save all the precious cash she can.
You think?
Well, she has to be. She's got a babe on the way.
You think she cares?
And I wonder if the man that put the baby inside of her is still around. That's what I wondered. Probably not. You need to talk into the microphone.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
what it's there for.
That might work.
For the people to hear your glorious dulcet tones.
I'm a headliner, Randy.
I'm a headliner. Microphones are beneath me.
Tell him, Randy. Tell him what I did Saturday night.
You think I use a microphone on stage, says Tommy? No, I scream into the mouth of a pelican, and it comes right out his ass. I'm gold, baby.
That'd be pretty
solid
sweet.
Gold. I'm telling a story here.
Okay,
Why is it always all about you?
Yeah. Always ends up that way, doesn't it?
It seems to in your little
It
life.
makes it better.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Most of all, I wondered about this woman. Why my face triggered her morning sickness?
Maybe you look like the ultrasound.
Do I look like a little fetus? Are you saying I'm a fetus? God damn it. I knew there was something wrong with me, and now I know. The fact is, I look like a fetus boy.
She's puking Randy.
Yeah. She's like, oh my God, that looks like my unborn right there. Bleh, I'm not ready for this.
Josephine.
Josephine?
Sure.
You think she's going to name that baby Josephine?
Why not?
God, I'm going to go there tomorrow and tell her not to. Like, that's a hard...
You're like, hey, listen, I talked to Tommy Thompson.
Yeah. He said you were going to name your baby Josephine.
And she's just puking.
She's just puking because she sees my face, you know,
You should wear a ski mask.
and rob the place
Well, I
and
didn't
induce
say that,
early
did I?
labor. That's horrible.
Right. Oh, God. Oh.
But I was thinking to myself,
God, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
yeah, then I go in there, she sees my face with the ski mask, and all of a sudden I've got a baby Josephine in my arms, and I'm like, that's not a name for a baby. And meanwhile, mom's puking all over the place, because at that point I took the ski mask off, and then she's puking on baby Josephine. I'm like, oh, baby, this is no way to enter this world. God, this is all wrong. And then
Sorry, Maria.
Yeah, sorry, Maria. And then baby Josephine's scarred for life because she got puked on in the first seconds of her existence. That'll carry over for the rest of her days, and she'll have to go to a therapist well into her 30s. Well into her 30s. And discuss this reoccurring nightmare that she had of a boy named Randy and her mom puking on her. And why did that boy had such a frightful face that stirred such feelings in my mom? So, you know, God, I don't want to be responsible for that. But I was thinking, Tommy, oh, what a great program we have.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, can I add you on Snapchat? Like,
I don't have Snapchat.
No, not you.
Oh.
This is
Maria.
Yeah.
Like that's not her name. I'm just a stereotypical.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, like anyone looking to lose weight in the near future, add me on Snapchat, and I'll periodically send you photographs, selfies of my face.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Just to help you purge.
I ran for like an hour today. Why didn't I think of just...
You just needed my face to lose those stubborn LBs. They'll go right off. My Snapchat weight loss program, the Perkins Purge. You just take one look at my face and spew all over the place.
Puke and Perkins. There we go.
Drop those stubborn pounds. Drop that waistline. Drop that beat, D-boy.
Put it in. We're drinking summer shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here, though. We never been this out here. Woo!
So strange when it's changing the speed.
What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud 9 in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz until the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 90 and then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. And I drink enough whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how. place to be. You down for the night, come funk with me. Like ABC, like 1, 2, 3. As I breeze, like a part of the sea. All up in the mix.
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you from the lair of the Tommy.
Oh, the layer of the Tommy.
That's right, outside beautiful Flint, Michigan, USA. My name is Randy. Tommy's over there. How is everybody doing on this fine eve?
Is it eve? It's a midnight.
It's a late show for us, fellas. We're Seth Meyers over here, bringing the funny.
Sure.
I think this is the latest we've ever done this dumb thing.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 12:30 p.m. a.m.
Yeah.
Something. I'm so tired I can't even see straight. I am in the lair of the Tommy this week. I'm trapped like a fly in a web right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
spent 3 hours
scared.
on my 15-year-old daughter's school project.
Well, I gotta help. I don't know if you know this about our Tommy, our dear Tommy over there, but he's an idiot. So I have to help his children with their school projects. And 3 hours later, I'm still here.
No, Randy has a degree in computers, one of his many degrees.
But I feel like I won a victory this day because his oldest daughter likes me better than him. And she specifically said, anybody that hates Tommy is a friend of mine. And I'm like, yes, I like the cut of your jib, ma'am. So now we're instant besties,
Look at
you know. I'm stepdad number 2 over here.
Right? Did
I'm
you add
winning.
her on Instagram?
Yeah, yep, I'm winning the day. She added me on Snapchat. She's puking right as we speak,
She's
right
gonna
upstairs,
say she's puking Randy.
right now.
I like how there's no comma there. It's just she's puking Randy. No, literally, she's puking Randy.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a Big Dumb Comedy Show. Thank you for tuning in. If you're an old listener, God bless you. If you're a new listener,
Lord help you.
Lord help you.
We have been described as useless yet enjoyable and the perfect soundtrack to driveway drinking. So
This is true. This is very true.
grab your 40 ounces.
And Nicholas from the Epic Film Guys described us as less a podcast and more an internet radio show, which I agree with.
Okay.
Kind
I
of.
like that because we don't really have any idea what's going on. Podcasts maybe more
Structured.
centric. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like more like interest.
Interest.
Yeah.
We
it's
have
just
no
like-
interest.
Yeah, we don't know. What we're
Other
doing.
than entertaining your punk asses, so hi.
We're like the Seinfeld of podcasts. Thank you very much.
We're like Seinfeld meets Clerks. Tell all your friends. That's 2 hip pop culture references you'll all get. Connect them together. Did you know that Jay and Silent Bob reboot's coming out?
You told me this.
Did
yeah.
I?
Yeah, we talked about this last week on the podcast.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure.
God
we
damn
did.
it.
On the way home from my Midland show.
Oh, that's right. I didn't release that episode yet. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers. But if you're a new listener, I need you to tell all your friends to listen. If you're an old listener, I need you to tell all your friends to listen. Please, sir, may I have some more listeners? You know, because we need them to grow
Mm-hmm.
to be the hugest thing in the history of the world.
Yeah, we're number 64 in the Czech Republic.
In the
We can do
Czech
better than that.
Republic. I mean, they've got a lot of things going on.
I want to be in that Sweet 16.
You want to be in Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Elite 8, maybe.
The
Since it's
Elite
March
8.
Madness, we're throwing out those
God damn it. I want to be
the Final 4.
on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Oh, that'd be something, huh?
Oh, what if me and you got to be on Joe Rogan's podcast?
With
And-
Alex Jones.
I mean, it'd have to be with Alex Jones. It would have to be.
I
It-
might be a little bit retarded, but
If you
I
haven't,
just love how smart Joe Rogan is and how stupid Alex Jones
I need
is.
you all to look up at least one clip from the Alex Jones interview on Joe Rogan, and then you'll understand. It's the most amazing thing I've ever. I knew who Alex Jones was. Like,
Right.
I've heard the name and
Right.
not,
Heard
but that was
he
my
might be Bill
first.
Hicks and
Yeah,
all
that
stuff.
was my first real experience with an Alex Jones, and I'm like, this man's out of his goddamn mind.
And he knows it too. That's the best thing. He's like, I know.
That's the thing. I would.
Then he'll start telling you about some crazy conspiracy UFO theory.
That's the thing, though. I would love me and you to be on the Joe Rogan Experience because he's so smart,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
we'd be sitting
He knows
there,
everything.
and he'd start bringing up an issue.
I
Well,
like how he corrects people on things that they're experts in.
Right. Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
Like he'll have
he
somebody
does.
on and somebody will be talking about like some certain thing and Joe will be like, not in a dick way either. He'll be like, well, actually, I thought I read, and they'll be like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But like, we'd be sitting there and he'd bring up an issue and we'd both look at each other and be like, so I went into the gas station the other day.
Right. He's like, well, gas stations were founded in 1912. But
Yeah, but you don't get it. This girl I saw, she had a
Yeah.
fish tattooed on her fucking neck.
He's
It
like,
was
"Why
a
are we talking
cod.
about this?" He's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, well, in ancient Egypt, cod was
Right,
a
yeah.
symbol of... God damn it, Joe.
Right.
Shut
I
up.
listened to. He just had Bill Burr on.
Oh,
that's
did
a
he?
good one. Yeah, it was a real good.
I
one.
like when Bill Burr's on that program.
Yeah, and Bill has a kid now, so he's like very. He's a different person.
My favorite, I'm very spotty on the Bill Burr Monday Morning podcast.
I've never listened to it, and Bill's one of my favorite comedians. So,
You should. He rambles much like we do, and
does he have guests?
not usually,
Or
but
usually just
however, every once in a while he has his wife on, and that's my
Okay.
favorite thing.
Okay.
When they're on together, it's fun
Okay.
because they fucking riff off each other, and it's great.
Are they mean to each other?
A little bit,
That's good.
yeah.
I couldn't see Bill. I think if Bill's mean to you, that means he likes you.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If he's just quiet to you, that means he probably doesn't like you.
yeah. It's funny because Bill Burr's this like angry, ugly little ginger, and
Yeah.
she's like this beautiful black woman. It makes no sense, but they get on mic together, and you get it. You're like, oh yeah, I see how that
They
works.
have a good rapport.
A good rapport.
Kind of like us. Maybe we should get married.
You want to?
Sure.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Cute
Actually,
Randy.
I think we need.
That would be great, actually. Wait, I was just kidding. I'm already married. I can't.
I have a minister in the next room. I don't know.
You've been waiting for this.
This was going to be my biggest podcast stunt for our 7th year anniversary, and yeah. Have you seen teenagers today?
Well, my kids.
Oh my god, I know. Earlier, this place was lousy with teens.
Lousy with teeth.
They seem to be everywhere. Every time I turn a corner, there's another teen.
Yeah. We have a
Like
house.
box elder bugs just crawling and scurrying everywhere. I'm like, oh god, look at that teen.
They're
I-
good kids.
I saw a teen recently. A group of teens came into one of my places of work. Just this group.
Like
Um,
a gang.
Well, we don't use such harsh language in this 2019 environment,
That's
Tommy.
Frankenmuth.
Listen. And I'm looking at these teens and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on here? It seems like they're born with filters on their faces already now. I think that's the next stage of evolution. They've evolved like Pokemon into the next Instagram filter.
Well, I don't know what they did yesterday when Instagram crashed. Holy shit. Could you imagine? They actually had to communicate with using audible words.
I know. You waited. And my favorite thing about that is you waited all day for Facebook to come up online again so you could post that on
No,
Facebook.
I never even thought about it until I started writing it.
But I
But
saw
I did.
I saw this boy and he looked completely fake. I'm like, how are you existing in real time right now?
Fake how? Like a hologram?
His face was just not. I'm like, are you being photoshopped?
It wasn't finished?
No. I'm like, are you being photoshopped in real time as I stand here?
How early were you born?
Yeah. Like,
You were 15 weeks premature.
were you literally born yesterday? Because I feel like some driving force is taking a pencil right now and
You didn't get cooked long enough. Huh?
yeah, like somebody's photoshopping right now as I look at you because your features are all of a sudden changing and morphing as I look at you.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe
what's
become
going on?
Aliens.
I mean, these teens,
Bigger heads, smaller bodies, right?
bigger heads. You think so?
I don't know.
Is-
Maybe that's
How does that work? If you got a bigger head, you're on a smaller body. Your body's gonna not support your bigger head.
well, like aliens, right? They have the big head and the small body.
You mean aliens from Aliens?
That's like the classic alien typical thing is like the big head.
Oh, I thought you meant aliens from the movie Alien,
No,
starring
those are
Sigourney
monsters.
Weaver. What?
Those are monsters.
Those are monsters.
Mm-hmm.
God, they exist. Didn't you see that fish they found that looks exactly like that?
Yeah, now that you say that.
And its fucking tongue is exactly another mouth. exactly like those aliens.
There's some shit in the deep sea.
There is some shit in the deep sea.
That's crazy. We're probably humans are probably down there swimming.
There's
around.
probably mermaids,
Sure.
and they're all over the place. They don't look like Ariel either. They're not singing.
Right.
They're not singing, I want to be where the people are. They're like, I want to eat that person's
under the
fucking
sea.
face.
Under the sea,
Yeah.
baby, it's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
I would like to see the time where we meet a talking crab in real life. I think that would
With an
change
English
everything.
accent?
What?
Sebastian had an English accent.
Yeah, why not? I thought it was a Jamaican accent.
It was Jamaican. Yeah, under the sea.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, the real
Jamaican English.
the real telling point was actually duh.
Yeah,
D-A,
duh.
not
Under
T-H-E.
the sea.
Listen, learn your Jamaican accents.
Boy.
I think once humanity encounters a talking crab, everything changes forever.
Yeah, you think they're out there?
I hope so.
Hmm.
I want to believe in magic. I want to believe in talking
You
crabs.
think there's Ursulas under there?
Why not?
Mhm.
Why can't there be?
Sea witches.
Sea witches, yeah.
That's what she was, right?
I want to believe in Momo, actually. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, my 13-year-old was afraid of her for like a day until I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, I love it, though.
Weird old. She's almost 13. I keep thinking she's 13.
That's the best thing about this. Like, the media got all excited about Momo,
Yeah,
the
then she
Momo
disappeared
challenge.
after like 3 days.
Well, I mean, I first heard about the Momo challenge last fucking year.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been around that long?
It's been around for a
Why was
while.
it like a craze for like 3 or 4 days? and then it
Because
just-
somebody in the media finally got a hold of it and was like, oh,
like,
look at this.
Slow week.
Yeah, slow week. Ooh. And so there's a few things I love about this. First of all, nobody's died or committed suicide because of this thing.
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
I mean, there's the potential there. For example, Slender Man was a thing,
Yeah.
and 2 little teens got real
Yeah. Took their best friend
and stabbed them and whatever.
uh-huh.
It just takes a mentally unstable person, and it could happen, sure.
Yeah, bring it to life, right.
But there's no credible reports of Momo doing anything.
No, it's the Bloody Mary of this generation.
Yeah, it's the Loch Ness Monster. It's a Bigfoot. The thing I love about it is I love the fact that urban legends are still continuing. That's what I love.
Yeah, they'll always be there. That's the coolest thing, isn't it?
And now they're on the internet, like Slender Man.
Yeah.
Completely invented, and I love it. Momo, completely. By the way, Momo looks like, it does look creepy. The first time I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
And by the way, I keep
Definitely
on saying,
anorexic.
by the way.
Definitely puking Randy.
Yeah. I keep on saying, by the way. Before the media got a hold of this a week ago,
Uh-huh.
nobody cared.
Right. Right.
Nobody cared.
Just hey, look at this.
Look at this.
This is the scaredy thing. Of
And as I said before, nobody committed suicide or killed anybody because of it.
No.
However, in my day job, I work around children. And the older children, all they could talk about was Momo.
Oh yeah.
All they could talk about. And you could tell that I don't think she's real, but they weren't quite sure.
Oh, my 12-year-old was so scared. She's like, and she's tough. She's like Post Malone. She's a gangster.
Yeah, they were like, you don't want to Google Momo. She's not real, but you don't want to Google Momo.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. You don't need that.
A couple days.
In the midnight hour, I scream Momo, Momo, Momo,
Beloved,
Momo.
she was probably right. She told me that I should get up on stage and just start screaming, "No, Momo." It probably would have been really funny.
Or be like a real alpha male and say, that guy's handsome, no Momo.
No, Momo.
No Momo.
Oh, no, Mo.
There was actually an article in the New York Times that I thought was awesome about this. And it really put the Momo thing in perspective. I thought it was really well written.
Okay.
So this guy, John Herman, he said the real Momo challenge is the terror of parenting in the age of YouTube.
Oh, wow.
He just first line.
Way to call every parent out.
Exactly. And that's why I love this article so much. He said this much is true. The Momo challenge is a moral panic spreading through new and powerful channels. It's also true she is able to entrance people almost instantly by appearing jarringly in the middle of their media. And while
Well,
Momo...
that's not true, though.
Huh?
That's not true, though.
Not in all
didn't-
cases.
She didn't start doing that until
No.
the scare came out, and then people
Right.
started making the videos.
And while Momo really is coming for someone in more or less the manners described, it's not the children, it's their parents she's coming for.
That's very true.
Uh-huh.
That's very true. Yeah, that's crazy that somebody put that.
The spaces where Momo is believed to flourish share in their tendency to make parents anxious anyways. It's 10 p.m., and let's say 7 a.m. or 5 p.m., and parents do know where their children are, transfixed by their phones or tablets, wrapped by a chain of endlessly recommended YouTube videos made by strangers motivated by advertising dollars.
Wow.
He's bringing it
He's
real.
going right for the heart, isn't he?
Yeah. Children spending time with screens is commonly contrasted with children spending time outside or doing some other supposedly more enriching activity.
Right.
But the shape of the Momo panic is informed by the age-old ideas about stranger danger.
Yeah.
It bears some resemblance, too, to the now vintage fears of backmasked satanic messaging in rock music.
Oh, wow. I like this.
I know. Momo is, as a former colleague and mother of a young child put it to me, only half joking, quote, the face of a mom who hasn't slept or showered, for lack of a moment away from a needy child.
Yeah.
She is like all of us, unable to know or grasp quite what a service like YouTube or WhatsApp or Fortnite wants from or is doing to anyone, much less the youngest among us, but who very much isn't ready or able to take it away completely. The Momo challenge may not be real, but Momo is more than a hoax or panic. She's a pretty smart work of group fiction written in the grip of a pretty dumb panic. An avatar for a collective spirit that is less vengeful than guilty, anxious, and helplessly angry. She, or at least her franchise, will be with us for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll show up in different aspects. Like, different. It won't be Momo next time. It'll be Toodles or something.
Toodles.
You know?
Like I said before, I love the urban legend thing, though. I love that it's continuing on in different forms, like the man with the hook in the middle of the road, or like
the ghost in the white dress.
Sure, I mean,
dress,
there's always going to be something because people are always going to be one, afraid of the dark, and two, afraid of death. So there's always going to be something.
Kirk Cameron saw the ghost in the white dress on Growing Pains.
I don't, but
Mike
Kirk
Seaver.
Cameron's out of his goddamn
Was it Mike
gourd.
Seavers?
Yeah.
Show me that smile again.
I kind of like how they call it the Momo Challenge, though.
Yeah, it's like the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, all these challenges. Is this the newest, hottest thing a preteen, early 20-something can possibly do? Just pre-drinking age boredom? You need a challenge to make you feel alive.
Not pre-drinking, but pre-drinking.
Yeah, pre-drinking, not pre-gaming.
Yeah, there you go.
You got the ice bucket challenge. You got the In My Feelings challenge where you dance alongside a moving car.
You got the Tide Pod challenge.
Tide Pod challenge. There's one I saw today called the Woolly, what is it? The Woolly something? Woolly.
I heard that one.
Woolly's Water challenge where you drink a bottle of water and you talk in a stupid accent.
Oh, that's dumb.
What do we got to be challenging ourselves all the time now?
The Are You Mentally Challenged challenge.
Do you see the triangle dance now? This is a new challenge.
I have not.
3 people get in a little huddle and they do a stupid dance.
Oh,
Fun times.
wow, what a challenge.
Yeah. How about a real adult challenge? How about putting your socks on one leg at a time? Try that, pogo sticking on one
How
leg.
about having socks without holes in them? That's a challenge.
You unlock the mysteries of that universe, and I'll subscribe to your newsletter for all time. I don't know how do you do that.
I just bought some new socks yesterday, and I'm pretty sure they have holes in them already.
That's because Big Socko is always holding us down. It's like the Ford Motor Company. They made their vehicles to last forever.
Yeah.
Then they decided that's no way to start a business.
It's true. Like Chevy had the 3800 engine that would go forever, and they don't make it anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
So now Big Sock is like, well, we can't make good socks. We got to make them have holes after 24 hours, otherwise they won't buy more socks.
Right. They'll just have socks forever.
Haynes has employees too, Tommy, you selfish prick. How dare you?
Well, Haynes needs to start paying my bills.
Oh, fuck. It's getting real all of a sudden. Oh, my God.
Haynes challenge.
I have my own challenge I want to tackle, Tommy.
Oh, boy.
Exactly. That's the proper response. That really is. And I'd like to call this.
Losing my virginity challenge.
Oh, that's cute, Tommy. Tell another tall tale. Here's what I call this. It's called the Operation Instagram Challenge.
Uh-oh.
Do you know where this is headed?
Well, it can't be like Desert Storm.
Or could it?
Uh-oh. Recruiting 18-year-olds, are you?
Excuse me?
Well, that's what they did for... See?
Well, they're draft age, so why not?
Right.
Operation Instagram Challenge. Why do you think this challenge is all about me? How dare you, sir? And yes, it is.
Right.
I
Try not to puke at a picture Randy puts up on Instagram.
That's a very hard
That's a
challenge. How can anyone do it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we already
You
know,
know?
that's not even a challenge. It's not even bearable.
It's not. Only the people with the best, the highest fortitude can.
I just said not even bearable. I think the word is unbearable.
It is. I let it slide though
Learn something
because
new
it's
every day.
almost 1 a.m. and we're all
Yeah.
old and
We've
dead.
had some Bacardi and some beer.
Yeah. Operation Instagram Challenge, Tommy. I'm trying to attempt the impossible here,
Yeah.
and I'm about to break it down
Try
for
not
you.
to stutter.
That's fairly impossible. I'm very much a Porky Pig
Hey,
person.
Drew Lynch.
Excuse me? What'd you say?
Drew Lynch,
What?
the kid that was on America's Got Talent. He's pretty funny. He's a comedian.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a reference no one will get.
Yeah, some people, he won America's Got Talent. So
When?
like 5 years ago.
He
Or
won
made
him-
it to the finals.
Oh, sweet. He won America's Got Talents. Good. I like that.
Well, I mean, maybe our listeners won't, but a lot of people know who he is.
What's he done lately?
Well, he tours. He's comedy clubs now.
Where?
Everywhere.
You're a headliner. He can feature for you.
No, he's bigger than me.
Fatter?
No, he just does the A-list.
I
shows.
thought that was hard to believe. Thank you.
No, he's well known.
Okay,
He's,
okay.
he was on Bert Kreischer's podcast.
Okay.
I have not been on Bert, but I want to be on Bert Kreischer's podcast, so make that fucking happen.
I'll send an email tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bert was on the Unwritable Rant.
Was it really? Like recently?
No, a while ago. I thought you listened.
Maybe I did. I probably blacked it out.
Probably.
I probably listened while I was drunk.
Sorry, Juliet and David. He has no memory.
I really don't.
He doesn't. Operation Instagram Challenge. I'm trying to do the impossible here. I don't think it's ever been done. I just decided to change my statement. I think it's been done, but very rarely.
Okay. Done by the wrong people.
That's very much possible, I'm sure. There's this girl.
Uh-oh.
You ever seen one of these girls before?
A couple times, yeah.
Oh my God, they're beautiful. And word on the street is they got cooties. Some of them.
That was the word on the playground, too.
It was. I meant to say that, and I said at street instead. I literally had playground. Thank you for picking me up, sir. I literally had playground in my head, and I said street instead.
all right.
I'm like, God damn it.
I know your thoughts.
Thanks. So there's this girl on Instagram. I don't even remember how I began following her.
Well, you stalk.
No, I'm not sure I stalk.
I
I'm
like
not
it.
sure.
I like it nowadays when you say I'm following this girl. It doesn't mean that you're stalking her.
I know. It's the stupidest term.
Like, I'm following this girl. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Next, they're gonna be like, looking through a window is gonna be another term.
Yeah. In the 70s, if you were a follower, you drank Kool-Aid and died. So,
That's the 80s.
okay.
Jim Jones.
Okay, history buff. Okay, masochist knowing
I don't
things.
know. It might have been the 70s. You're probably right. I think it was
Thank
80s,
you.
Though. I think
I'm
it was
always right.
80s.
So this girl I follow on Instagram.
By the way, me and my buddy were talking about that through text the other day. Like, if their internet was around, Jim Jones would have massacred a lot more people.
Oh, for
He
sure.
just would have went live on Facebook.
He would have 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, because he didn't have to go to like some island or whatever he was at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be PewDiePie and massacre a bunch of people all at once.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like,
Don't sue me, PewDiePie. That was a joke. Much
Anyway.
like your career.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. I can't stop myself. So there's this girl I follow on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, my God, I love her sense of humor.
Oh.
I do.
Okay.
Very much so. And,
Very dry, very sarcastic.
yeah, all of it. She has a really good sense of humor. And you're going to judge me on this part.
Okay. I'm already kind of judging you, but
Okay, go ahead. What's your thoughts right now?
Well, I think that you like her because you think that she's like you.
Yes. Yes. However,
It's Sandy.
ew.
It's not Randy, it's Sandy. Get it?
Ew.
Or
Gross.
It's Randy with an I.
Ugh. Also, she's super hot. There it is.
Just like you. I get it.
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that compliment. But that's not why I'm more interested in her personality, believe it or not.
Okay.
I am. I really am.
Okay, stupid.
Oh, stop it right now. You think I'm the biggest creep, and I want you to stop it right now. I want you to admit to all the people that I'm not a creep
He
whatsoever.
is not a creep.
I have all the good intentions in the world.
Sometimes he dresses a little creepy, but he doesn't mean to.
Jesus Christ, you sit over
It's
there.
not his fault he dresses like a kindergartner. It's not his fault.
I'm wearing a blue shirt and jeans.
Yeah, it's a weird shirt. It's literally like a long sleeve Hanes shirt.
It's a long sleeve shirt. Like, what do you want from me?
It's okay, I guess.
What are you wearing
It's
over
fine.
there?
A Carhartt shirt. I'm a rough and tumble man.
Yes, you are.
I need my Carhartt for reasons unknown to anyone.
Point validated. You are a rough and tumble man.
Why the fuck am I wearing a
I
Carhartt?
don't know.
What, have I ever touched a piece of wood in my fucking life?
One time, and you went to the lumber yard
Oh,
with
yeah,
that
I
piece.
did.
Of,
I
yeah.
was so proud of myself.
My favorite part of that Carhartt shirt you're wearing is that the Carhartt logo is faded, as if you've done actual work.
No, I actually colored it in Sharpie.
Yeah, I'm gonna make people think I do something.
No, I did because it was like a the Carhartt tan. It's a black shirt, right? But the Carhartt tan symbol was the tan.
Oh, that was a real thing. You actually did that.
Yeah, because I've worn it on stage before, and I got to have all black on stage. Yeah, no, that's really colored in with Sharpie.
Oh my God, you got your fucking sleeves all rolled up too, and it's got some weird
It's a
plaid
flannel.
pattern.
Yeah, it's a flannel underneath. Of course it is. It's a man's man shirt.
Rough and tumble.
No, Randy's not a creep. He's a very, very nice gentleman.
So yeah, the fact remains, however,
Makes him sound kind of creepy.
a little bit. The fact remains that she is very, very hot.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you would be like, oh, look at this. She could maybe be a model.
Okay.
However, I think we would really get along.
Mm.
And I'm not looking to like date her or anything. I would just kind of like to be her friend.
No, that's creepy.
To be a friend to
Yeah.
a girl?
Yeah. What are you're over 35 and you're trying to make friends? That's creepy.
I guess so.
I stole that. I can't remember what comedian said that the other night, but I laughed so hard. I can't remember who said that, but he's like, what? He's like, adults trying to make friends are fucking weird. Or you're just trying to fuck. Like, be honest.
I mean, I'd like to. I don't think it's possible. But however, I would like to like be friends with her.
Okay.
How is this
That's
possible? How
creepy.
could I do this? I know, heavy
I
side.
mean, you got to be like Adam Sandler and just go with it and act like you have kids and a wife,
Okay.
right? I
That-
mean, how old's you gonna be? Like, I'm single.
I mean, obviously, here's the other thing. This isn't like a pipe dream. She actually lives around here too, so it's highly possible I could be. Well, it's not. I don't know. I feel like
this is
I
the
could.
girl that you're stalking on Instagram.
I mean, technically, I don't think she
She
follows
doesn't
me.
know you exist.
I don't know. Maybe not. So I have to make her see that I exist first, and then I have to make her see that I'm awesome.
This world is so weird.
Isn't it a weird world?
It is.
Like how The only reason I know this girl exists is from an artificial platform in which she posts pictures with comments.
Right.
What a fucking existence.
If it's really creepy. I mean, not creepy on your part.
If this was 1984, I would have never crossed this girl's path in a million years.
The internet has made the world smaller.
Other than if I was at some random dive bar and she happened to be there, and I'd be like, oh, look at that. And then I'd forget about her in 2 weeks.
Right.
Weird, right?
Yeah, it's very weird.
So how do I go about, like, there's no proper way.
Yeah.
Like, I know how you can kind of go about it, and I've, like, made...
I think if you go about it, you already know too much, and that's going to creep her out.
Right.
Because how could you go about it without getting more information?
I think the only way is to make random jokes on random comments, but
Sure.
on random
There you
pictures. However, you run the risk of becoming a reply guy. A reply guy is a man that goes on random girls' pictures, tweets, Facebook posts, and they're obviously thirsty. They're the ones that you see and you shake your head and you're like, oh
the
my
ones that nobody
God.
gives a like to
Yeah, you're like, what are you?
consistently.
Yeah,
It's like, get out of here, Rory.
yeah. No like, no laughing face.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. That's the worst purgatory you could live in, is
But
the
that guy's
nothing.
that guy's always oblivious.
He always tries.
Yeah,
He always tries.
shoots his shot.
He does shoot a shot.
He airballs it every time, but he's shooting his shot.
Actually, I'll after the show, I'll tell you two people who are trying to shoot their shots at the same girl, and you'll laugh your A
wow,
off.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say it right now. You know them both. One of them better than the other.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. But I mean, I'm like, I honestly respect this girl's sense of humor.
But you don't know her.
No,
you
I
only know her from Instagram.
yes,
Hmm.
I know it's a problem.
Yeah, just start liking her shit, I guess.
Well, I do that, but that's not enough. You gotta like comment or something.
You got to wait for the right comment. Though,
It's
right?
got to be the right comment.
Yeah.
You can't just be like,
I
oh,
like dogs too.
yeah, that's a great bathing suit. There's so many fucking. I'm actually gonna quote this stupid guy right now. She posted a picture. She's gonna hear this and be like, "Oh, she's talking about me."
Right. Yeah, because she listens.
Yeah, like she posted a picture of her hair over one side of her face, and
Oh,
she's like,
the emo look.
"No," she was like, "I'm wearing long hair is good for covering that pimple on your face." And some fucking guy commented, "I'd swing on that and kick it." And she literally wrote, "I'm sorry, what?"
Right.
Which is not what you want a response to that to be.
Right.
And he was like, "I meant I'd swing from your hair and kick that pimple, LOL."
Yeah.
No likes, no
Well,
nothing.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah, why are you the worst
not
person
funny.
that ever existed?
It's
Why? I don't want to be that guy. I know how to not
I
be
think
that
you're
guy,
a lot smarter than that.
but I don't want to be the reply guy. So
As I say, you got to wait for the right one.
I went to the World Wide Web for extra advice here, and I went on Quora.
I don't know what that is.
It's a question and answer site.
Okay, QU or ORA.
Very good. You won the spelling bee.
Thanks.
Yes, you get a trophy in the mail. And
Can't wait.
I can't wait for my trophy.
I hope it's made of gold.
It's got to be made of gold. And so I went to Quora. This is where the experts live.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I typed in
Sure.
I typed in the search phrase, how to talk to girls on Instagram.
That's awesome.
Do you see where this is leading?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you're getting a bunch of douchebags in affliction shirts. Nothing against affliction shirts if you wear them.
Yeah, don't beat my ass, glitter face.
Matt wears them, and Matt's cool.
Fuck that guy.
You liked Matt.
Who's Matt?
Remember the guy?
Oh,
from
yeah.
Joe's Garage.
Yeah.
like the walking, talking epitome of every douche, but he's cool for some reason.
If ever testosterone was given a human form, it would be him.
Dude, it's so funny because there's no reason why we should like him.
No,
He's like the worst person,
he's the worst person.
but he's so fucking cool.
Yeah. You know the difference, though?
Because he's not cocky to anybody.
No, he's not
And I
cocky.
think that's how he does it.
He's blissfully ignorant of everything he does.
He's just in his own. He's just.
He
that
lives in
guy.
his own Matt universe.
Yeah. But he wants to be your buddy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
nice.
thing.
That's the third thing.
Yeah.
He's like, he would be nice to anybody, even the most desperate, pathetic dork you've ever seen in the world. He'd be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, dude, what's up?
Yeah, watch respect this girl's ass.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and sticks his tongue out while he's doing it.
See that girl over there?
Oh.
We're raw dogging it tonight, bro."
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's a terrible comment. But then he goes over and starts making out with her, and he gives you the thumbs up while
Yeah.
he's doing it.
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Was that too much information?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be doing it in her Honda Civic, not at her house."
And you're like, oh, I have no idea why I like you, but you're
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
So this was on Quora. I searched the search term "how to talk to girls on Instagram," and it came up with this. So when was the last time you saw a beautiful girl on your Instagram feed? Your curiosity triggered you to check out her profile, but damn, your eyes popped out after seeing her profile. You thought she's out of your league. You won't get a reply with her. Wait. You won't get a reply from her, and with disappointment, you close the app. Hold on, don't close that app, buddy.
Rewind.
I got 3 main methods to drive her attention towards you without being a creep.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Strap in,
Take
folks.
notes.
Number 1, you are trying to strike up a conversation by saying, hi, hello, hi there. Say no to these. Instead, try to come up with some creative line or something which draws attention, like knock, knock.
Is that really what it says?
Is the door open?
Does it really say that?
It does.
That's fucking stupid. It probably works, though.
Knock, knock. Is the door open?
Oh, God. It probably works.
I'm
That's
sending it right
that's
now.
A terrible.
Perfect tip. Why go on?
Hey. That's all you need.
If
Just that line.
if nothing comes to mind, just say random lines like, "Don't you think the black color really suits you?" Always remember, you are not the only guy who's messaging her. Her inbox is stacked with normal messages.
That's good advice.
Some competition.
Mm-hmm.
People saying knock, knock. Is the door open?
Like, what if she gets that 10 times a day now? Just because people are going on Quora.
She's like, "God damn it, not another knock, knock. Why don't you tell me a joke and say it?
For real.
Instead
What
of
is this,
asking about
third
that
grade?
door."
That's
Num-
hilarious.
Number 2, reply to her story.
I thought that was all 3.
No, it's not. It continues. Number 2, reply to her story. If she... God fucking damn this fucking...
Yeah, you're.
I have an issue.
Randy's fighting his earplugs here.
My earplugs. Number 2, reply to her story. If she has posted a story on Instagram, reply to that story. Chances are more she will see your message and you two can end up liking each other. Please, don't send kisses or hearts. It makes you look creepy.
What was the reply that the guy just replied?
Knock, knock.
No, the guy that actually replied. Did you say that some guy replied? You said there was an actual reply that you saw the other night. You don't want to be that guy.
Oh, yeah. What was that? I don't remember.
Either.
Oh, I'd swing from it
yeah.
and kick it.
Yeah, there you go. It doesn't. I like how it doesn't tell you what to reply.
No,
It just tells you to reply.
Yeah. Just don't.
Smooth.
Number 3, the master key.
Uh-oh.
So you want her to check her profile. Instead of liking all her photos like a nerd, try doing this. Like her recent post, but not more than 2.
You got to keep her wondering.
Then scroll down to her first post, like 1 or 2 photos. Go to the middle post and like 1 or 2
Oh,
photos.
Jesus. So she's really creeped out.
Yeah, so she knows you're without a shadow of a doubt stalking her. It will make her feel like you are really interested and checked out her whole profile.
That's really weird.
You can always comment on those photos, which you have liked, for more attention, But remember, don't be the creepy guy.
You're already the creepy guy.
Yeah, that's
God,
a horrible move.
this is terrible. Maybe it probably works though. That's probably what you've been doing wrong this whole time is being too nice of a guy.
Probably. Number 4, even if you don't get a reply from one girl, don't lose hope. There are millions of girls out there,
A lot of fish in the sea.
i.e. millions of chances. You can't be a stud just in a day. Things take time. These are all methods are based on my experience.
Oh Jesus, who is this? Tyler. What's his name? The guy that wrote all the fucking books about how to. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Ah,
Trust me,
I'll look it
these methods have worked numerous times for me. It can also work for you too. Okay, then. See you next time. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Try it now. What are you waiting for?
up. Oh, okay. What are you waiting
Jesus
for?
Christ, this guy. This is mystery from that pickup artist show. He's really...
Right? That
Giving
guy
the
was
hints.
Weirdest. Oh my god. God, what was the guy that wrote all the books? Tucker something? They made a movie about him.
Tucker something.
Tyler Tucker. I don't
Tucker
know.
Max?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Was he a ladyman?
Yeah, that was his thing.
I didn't know that.
He was a swooner. Yeah.
He was a swooner.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Tucker Max. That's right.
Jesus Christ. We're going to do one last thing and get out of here because it's like the early morning hours.
Yeah.
Everyone's tired and drinking beer,
Sure.
Mm-hmm. God. How are you doing out there, folks? Are you on your treadmill right now listening?
Oh, that'd be good.
You can do it. You can lose that extra pounds. If not, get a hold of me and I'll send you a picture and you'll puke them right out. You'll look so hot and your ex will be like, oh my God, I can't believe I cheated on you.
Well, I'm puking Randy now. So,
I-
are you puking Randy?
I should be everyone's pyramid scheme. That should be a thing that I am.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do one last thing,
Okay.
and it's called Randy's Career Fair.
Oh.
Oh, no, Charlie. Come on. What do you want me to do? I don't care. Yeah, get a job. Oh, get a job? Yeah. Just get a job? Why don't I strap on my job helmet and squeeze down into a job cannon and fire off into Jobland, where jobs grow on jobbies?
Randy's Career Fair. I really feel passionate about this. This is a segment where I look at future career opportunities, Tommy.
Yeah.
Because in this economic climate and in these uncertain times, you can't be too sure of anything, can
You
you?
gotta have a lot of backup plans.
You gotta have backup plans, for Christ's sake. I mean,
I don't. But
you don't.
I don't need one. I'm a headliner now.
You're a headliner now. We didn't even talk about that tonight.
That's okay.
Oh, you don't want to brag too much? You don't want to boast?
Yeah. There'll be more headlining gigs to talk about.
I feel like that was a night to be talked about, though.
Oh, guess who just called me the other night and said that he's going to give me a shot to headline because he heard I did well at the Holly Hotel.
Christ, I can't even...
Come on, who's your favorite guy from the North? Who's the guy?
From the North?
You know, the guy where you met the 18-year-old. I told you.
Oh, fuck.
He calls me and says, I'm going to give you a shot.
God damn it. See, no, that's the perfect example.
We talked for like 20 minutes. We had a really good conversation. So.
See, that's another perfect example of a man. Now, this is a guy that Tommy's worked for before and with in the comedy biz before. And he's the perfect example of someone I'll talk shit about. And then I'll talk to him and be like, oh, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. He actually is.
The last time you did a show with him and I was with you, I talked to him for like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like he was like, hey, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking to me and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. You're cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He called me on Facebook.
Of course he did.
And he's like, what's up, man? You're hot right now. Holy crap. Headlining the Holly Hotel. And we talked for like 20 minutes. And he said,
I love the fact that he said, I'm going to give you a shot, despite the fact that you closed out one of his shows before.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think he was actually paying me like, money that he should be. This is actually like one of those good paying ones. So
Where's that going to be?
it's at the
Midland?
702. Yeah, Bar
God.
Midland.
Of course.
May 28th. Yeah.
Mark your calendars.
Yeah, May 28th. And Wolf is MCing. So he
Nice.
said I can bring my own MC. So I'm bringing Dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Where's the place you met that 18-year-old? Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that.
Dude, we were at one of my shows, and it was
God
one
damn
of,
it.
yeah, one of this guy's shows, and Randy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to that girl." I was like, "Yeah, she's really young." No, she's not. She's drinking. It's like, Randy, she looks really young. She's drinking.
Yeah, you did, because at that time Tommy was completely sober.
Yeah, it was.
And you were warning me, "Oh, yeah, she's too young." I'm like, "No, she's drinking."
Yeah.
Because she, like, in the middle, she was, like, staring at me, like, for minutes. I'm like, okay, I got to do something about this.
Did you say she's pregnant now or something?
Oh, she has a kid, and she's like, yeah, it's a big hole. That could have been me, goddammit.
But wasn't she 18? Did you go to her Facebook and there was, like, prom pictures?
Well, that was the thing. Like, Tommy was eager to get out of there because he saw what I was doing, and
yeah,
I was like,
trying to save you.
I was like, well, let me add you on Facebook. And I didn't ask for the phone number. I thought that was a slick move, and then she accepted me on Facebook, and I looked at her pictures, and there was prom pictures from that year. I'm like, God damn it. What the fuck?
At least she was 18.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Randy's career fair.
No, just say she was 18. Don't say maybe.
Yes.
Don't be a creep.
I mean, I don't know, Tommy. Can you, you can't take your future for granted. Would you classify these times as uncertain?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't everything uncertain?
Everything. These times, they are uncertain.
Yeah. They are changing, huh?
Like I'm a Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
In fact, yes, I did. I wrote a song about this, Tommy.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay.
Oh, God, he really did write a song about it. Guitar.
Come plug in your earbuds and listen to the sound flood of a sarcastic polar vortex of change. And the tulips are tulips kissing the grounds of our graves. The times they are uncertain.
That wasn't you.
It was.
Was it really?
Yes. I'm a Bob Dylan man. I go by the name of Bob Dion now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I'm an announcer at monster truck rallies on the weekends. And, yeah.
Bigfoot.
And I think instead of going electric, I'll go electronic. You know, really tap into the electronic dance music market. Fuck yeah, I'll put my meaningful lyrics in front of that fat-ass beat. You know, songs to dance to and ponder.
Did you hear my buddy Josh trying to talk me into going into one of those concerts when we were at the bar after my show the other night?
No, I don't pay attention to no.
He's like, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about?
No, that was me. You didn't like my Bob Dylan
That was really good.
impression?
Yeah, that was really good. I still don't believe it was you, though.
You want to see the file on my phone?
What song or what guitar did you use?
I don't know, some random thing I found.
It sounded good, Randy. It sounded good.
The times they are uncertain.
Yeah.
You know? Anyways, Randy's career fair. Since times are so uncertain, I think I want to become a glorified garage sailor and thrift salesman.
Uh-huh.
And I want to hunt these places, and I want to collect all the collectibles and grab them and sell that stuff for fun and profit on the World Wide Web.
Sure. Be a flipper?
I want to become a Walmart Indiana Jones. I'll find all the clearance items and sell them on the Amazons and the eBays. The most American of pickers, me.
Yeah.
Baseball, apple pie, and cold hard De Niro. So American I am.
Listen to you.
You know? Indiana Jones had to dodge giant boulders to get those gold artifacts. I just have to dodge giant fanboys to get that gold statue Funko Pop of Stan Lee.
There you go.
Sell it on that eBay.
Okay.
Make a fat profit.
Get it.
This is the way to do it, ladies.
Yeah.
You know?
Randy's flipping career fair.
Yeah, this is the other thing. This is called retail arbitrage. When you go to a department store like a Target.
Yeah.
Or
I was there
Walmart.
yesterday. I was at Target yesterday.
Yeah, and you buy a bunch of shit on clearance.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, what you got to do, you got to put that shit for full price on the Amazon to make a cool, hard penny.
Look at you. Like,
Fuck.
Get your own Etsy account. Be like, I made this.
Do you want to do this with me? We could be
Sure.
super thrift brothers. It'd
My
be a
dad's
hoot and a half.
flipper. My
Is he
dad-
really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love it.
He loves the garage sales. And yeah.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Mm-hmm. He does well.
One of my heroes in this world is Gary Vaynerchuk.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Vandertruck?
Vaynerchuk. Gary V. He's
Cool.
very huge. Google him tomorrow. You'll be impressed.
Like huge, like weight-wise?
No.
Oh, just famous.
Yes. He's all about social media and making a buck and whatever.
Sure.
And like when he was a teen,
Smart.
he used to collect baseball cards, go to shows, flip them.
Right.
He used to go to garage sales and flip them.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire. Well, not a billionaire. He's a millionaire now. He still does these videos on YouTube that are awesome called Trash Talk, where he goes to garage sales, buys stuff for like $1 and flips them for $30.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like he loves it. Like
Yeah.
that's the fun thing that he does.
Yeah. It's a
And
good
I want to
hobby.
do that.
It'd be a great hobby.
People can actually make a career out of that.
Sure.
That's what I want to fucking do.
Yeah. Especially if you're good at fixing shit. Like my dad's really good at fixing stuff, so he'll buy
Yeah.
stuff that is like broke down.
Who would respect me then? No one?
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Maybe.
Yeah. OGV.
If I told a lady that I sold things on the internet, what would her response be?
Weirdo.
Exactly. And I'd be like, bye, Felicia. If I change that sentence to, I sell things on the internet and I make $100,000 a year, what would her response be then?
Well, hello.
Why, hello, sir. Would I have your respect or would I still be Rodney Dangerfield 2K19?
Right.
I'd finally have your respect, probably, ladies.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's all
gold
about that money
diggers.
dollar.
The almighty Thundercat's dollar.
Yeah.
He found a Thundercat, a rare Thundercat,
Did he really?
at one of these garage sales. He bought it for 50 cents, sold it for $30, and I'm like, I have that Thundercat. However, I probably don't want to sell it because that
Not
nostalgia.
Not yet.
Hard times, brother. Hard times. Oh boy, what do you think about tonight? Now that we're both dead and old and almost tired,
This was a good episode. This is one of my favorites, I think.
you think so?
Yeah, she's puking Randy.
Yeah. You want to go thrift storing with me?
Yeah.
We could do that for a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop some tags. Got $20 in my
Yeah.
pocket.
You'll be a Macklemore over there.
This is fucking awesome.
I think to leave the show because we didn't have a break this time.
Yeah.
I'll play the promo for the live stream for The Cure.
Oh, listen.
3. We're going to be on that May 17th at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks from now, I am going to be on the Robin Slim Show, May 27th at 7:30 p.m. live.
The night before, I'm at the 702 in Midland, headlining.
The night before.
Yeah, I'm there the 28th.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's a Tuesday night.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can probably go to that.
Yeah, you probably should.
All right, I will.
Ride up with me and my parents.
Oh, God, they're going too.
What was wrong with that?
I don't like them.
Oh, my mom listens.
I love you.
What was that supposed to mean?
And then the week after that, we're going to be on the Epic Film Guys.
Get
At least
the fuck
I am.
out of my house.
Oh, my God. We're going to be on the Epic Film Guys, and we're going to have a huge announcement.
Oh. Okay.
Massive announcement.
Hmm.
And then after that is going to be our 7-year anniversary
Oh, wow.
with another huge announcement.
We'll see if
And
we
after
make it
that,
far.
it's going to be live stream for The Cure. So there's, it's all coming up MRS. Like,
Listen to
how can
that.
you not be a fan? Seriously.
For sure.
Tell all your peeps to listen, all your cool, hard friends,
Yeah.
all your hot-bodied dads and your sweet, sexy moms. Be like, hey, listen to this, Jim Short, Jim.
Right.
You know? That's how late it is. I'm not making sense. It doesn't matter. I'll ramble if I want to.
Join our Facebook group,
This
Miserable Retail Slave.
on the
Give
Facebook.com.
us a 5-star review on the iTunes.
Yes. Subscribe on iTunes. That is very important. Do that.
Yeah.
Everybody do that. Also search the hashtag Miserable Retail Slave. not miserable retail slang, although that should be a thing now that I think about it. That should be a segment on this program, miserable retail slang. But
For Cape of Wolf.
yeah, search the hashtag miserable retail slave, especially if that you're the girl I'm trying to impress on the Instagram. Search that, and you'll be like, oh, that boy. I'll be like, yep.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, we can be pals. And I'll be like, okay, can we date now? And you'll be like, no, sir. No, sir.
How much do you make?
Yes. I'll be like, I flip.
Burgers.
Listen. I bought this action figure of John Cena. I sold it for $12 yesterday. I bought it for $2.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, hey.
That's a couple beef and cheddars.
I can't see you, you know? But hopefully we see you next time.
Okay. Sounds good.
On the Big Dumb Comedy Show, the MRS. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Justin, and we can't believe it's already time for the 2019 live stream for The Cure.
Thanks to our amazing peers, listeners, and supporters, last year we crushed our goal of $5,000 for the Cancer Research Institute.
The Cancer Research Institute is funding research into immunotherapy to create a future immune to all forms of cancer. Every single cent we raise goes to them.
And they're also rated over 92% on charitynavigator.org.
This year, we're aiming our sights even higher with our most ambitious event to date.
Join us May 17th through the 19th on twitch.tv/epicfilmguys for 40 hours of live content from us and other amazing shows who will join us to try to reach $7,500.
Please visit www.livestreamforthecure for more information or to find out how you can be a part of the event. Together, we can make a difference.